I just want to talk about when you're listing things on your eBay site. Okay, a lot of people, like, this just sparked because I met a couple at a garage sale this very morning, and they'd got there just before me, and they were walking out, and I went, "Oh, what'd you get? What'd you get?" And it's like, they got all these like crystally type things, not my type of thing, but anyway, and they go, yeah, we're gonna go home and list them straight on eBay right now. And I said, "Oh, that's really good. You're eBayers, yeah, great." And oh yeah, we just started, a couple months ago. We've got 600 things on eBay, and I'm like, "Oh, that's great. And how's it going?" And all the normal stuff. Anyway, they were going to list these things all in one go, and I said, "No, look, guys, space them out, okay? Space them out so, rather than put all 100 of them things on today, space them out and do 5, 10, 5, 5, 10, so over the next few weeks." And they're like, "Oh, well, why? What's that going to do?" And I'm like, "Well, that keeps your eBay store active. And then that means when you don't have any stock, like, you've obviously got a heap of stock right now, but when you don't have any, it will keep it going. Okay, so it keeps that algorithm, like, that we always talk about. That's just the name for it. Okay, it's the eBay algorithm. Like YouTube has an algorithm, but eBay has its algorithm as well, and it just keeps you to the top of the list all the time, the top of the top of the site, the top of the search engine. Okay, so always better to list 5 things rather than just everything in one go. But then they're like, "Oh yeah, but we only list on Fridays," and I'm like, "Yeah, that's okay, but so we can't list Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday." And I'm like, "Well, no, you can schedule things, And they're like, "Oh, what? How do you do that?" So this is just real quick. I'll show you here because we've got our little computer open as well. I'll just go through it now. We're in our seller hub. Okay, go to scheduled there. Now you'll see that I actually have 51 scheduled listings. Okay, and they go from tonight there, and they go right down to where are we? The 26th. Oh, hang on, we're on the second page here. So the 26th. Okay, so that's actually 6 days away. I've got 51 things going on. Now, why I've done that is exactly how I just explained. It keeps everything active. So I try and do 5 things a day. And then on Friday and Saturday, if I've got a heap to do, I'll put 10 things on Fridays and Saturdays. So just because Friday, Saturday, Sunday, usually the busiest days for eBay. Okay, and you can see there, like, it's all, well, here's tonight. So tonight is Friday night, and I've got 10 things going on for tonight, okay? So, and then you'll also notice that they're not all the same type of thing, all right? I don't have just 10 pop vinyls going on, or 10 Batman figures, or 10 Star Wars. I sparse them out. I separate them, okay? So that there's 1 or 2 of something going on each night. Okay, because you don't just want to put, like I've got those vintage Star Wars figures there. I'm not just going to put all of them on one night because, for the rest of the 2 weeks or however long in the future, there's none going on. Okay, so it's not bumping you back up to the top of the system. So that's how you want to do it. And look, just as a little guide, just a little show, I'll show you how to do it. We've got unsold. I'll see if I've got any unsold listings at the moment. Okay, so I have. So I also like to refresh my listings every month. Okay, when they're about to end, I will end them. And at the end of this video, I'll actually put a video up that you can watch me do that whole thing where I go through and I actually list things on a date. Now, so I've got what do we got? 2, 4, 6. We got 8 things there. Well, that Heinz, he's out because he just sold. So I'll move him. I sold him off eBay. So someone contacted me on Facebook and wanted that guy. So I sold it to them cheaper than that price there because it was off eBay. So I'll delete that because he's gone. He's paid for. I never have to see him again. And that Princess Leia down there, she's sold as well. And she's sitting in a lay-by at the moment. I won't delete her right now because if that lay-by falls through or he disappears or whatever, I still want to reactivate this rather than having to take all the photos, do all the listing all over again. So what we're going to do is we're going to look here and you look at your 30-day views. So this one here's got 10 and that suggests to me that people are quite interested in that. Okay, so I won't change the price of that. This one's had 4, that one's had 4. Okay, I might leave that as it is. This one's had 0, okay? But it's quite cheap anyway, so I might let it ride. And actually no watches on any of these except for that one that had the 10. So, look, you can go, all right, it might be time to readjust my prices, which you can do. Or in this case, I'm going to go, I'm going to let it ride another month and then just see what happens, okay? Because, you know, for me, I don't do eBay as an income anymore. This is just something to give me a couple of days a week, something to do, really. And that's how I roll with eBay now. I have had times where I've been extremely busy and focused in eBay, and that's how I made my my money, and I paid my houses off, and now I'm quite comfortable. So I like eBay, so I just keep doing it every now and again. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to tick all these, except for Princess Leia. So we've got 2, 4, 5, and we knew we'd list it up to the 26th. So if I have a look over here at the date, the 26th was Thursday. So now we've got to go to the 27th, which is Friday. So I'm going to go sell similar. And really simple. I'm not adjusting anything. No prices. So I just tick this box up here. So tick all of them. I go to bulk edit. Down here is start time. And we're going to go schedule start time. I'm going to put in the 27th. And I list everything at 6 o'clock at night. Now, I know you'll go, oh, why do you do it at 6 o'clock at night and blah, blah. It's just from years and years of experience of doing eBay. That's my answer, okay? It just works, all right? I'm going to hit apply. And it will come up like, okay, so that's right. Everything's updated on that. Keep that box ticked. And if I hit submit, there it is. 6 listings to go. Submit. And boom, they will be live on the 26th we said, wasn't it? 27th. They'll go live on the 27th. Now I can go back there. And they're all still highlighted. So I've already done something with them, so I can delete them out of the unsold because they're going to be active at some stage. Okay, there we go, guys. And if you want to see how to schedule a listing, you can check this video up here right now, and that'll go through exactly how to schedule the whole listing from start to finish. Okay, thanks very much for watching, guys. Have a great day and check out all my other videos.